This is what happens when you have a bar that is really a bank for gangster money, being tended by Tony Soprano and Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. The Drop, directed by Michael Roskam, starring the late James Gandolfini and Tom Hardy, Bane from The Dark Knight Rises, in what is probably James Gandolfini's last film. I have seen 3 of his final films. This is the 3rd final film I've seen from him. The first 2 were Enough Said with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and the second one was Violet and Daisy, which he did with Alexis Bledel and Saoirse Ronan, which that was a pretty good movie, as was Enough Said. This one is definitely the best of the 3. In this movie, James and Tom are cousins, Marv and Bob, and they tend what is called a drop bar in Brooklyn. A drop bar is a bar where these gangsters, in this case these Chechen mobsters, drop off their dirty money. They give it to Marv and Bob, and they put it in their safe until the gangsters come back to pick it up later on. And this movie is very good. I really did like this movie. What happens is one night while Marv and Bob are closing down the bar, a couple robbers come in with masks on and rob the place. They take $5,000, and now the gangsters want their money back. And it gets really suspenseful what could happen if they don't get their money back. And this movie has a Goodfellas feel to it, which I really did like. Naomi Rapace is in this movie as Tom Hardy's love interest, and she's very good in this movie. Tom Hardy and Naomi have really good chemistry in this film, and I really did like the dog that they have together. The dog in this movie is so cute. James Gandolfini is incredible in this movie. I really did like him. He really gives off one of the best performances he ever did in this movie. Tom Hardy is really good. I really like the Brooklyn accent he has in this movie, and he's just really good in this movie. Tom and James, they work really well together, and Tom is really good with Naomi as well. They have great chemistry. The drama in this movie is really good. The suspense. This movie really keeps you on your toes. There's also this subplot of this bully bothering both Naomi and Tom. That gets really suspenseful as well, and I don't want us to spoil what happens there. But this is such a good movie. Definitely, I've been anxious for this movie for quite some time. Definitely check this movie out. No doubt about it, this movie is definitely on my best list. I'm giving this movie an A. Definitely check this movie out to say goodbye to James Gandolfini.